Hi guys, Bodo Petrny here. Today we're going to talk about really interesting photographer. When I say photographer, he's blind. So he's more like conceptual artist. His name is Evgen Bavčar. And before you think like how can he do as a blind person, how can he do photography? Let me explain a couple of things from his life. So he's 77 years old. When he was 11, he lost his eyesight due to illness. And he was slowly, his images, like his sight was fading away. And from that moment, from that period of his life, he memorized how things are looking. And then he was coming back and recreating this, what he saw only in his mind and his memory. He's a big name, actually. He is a real artist. In '73, he got MA in philosophy and aesthetic from Université de Paris, Panthéon Sorbonne, so elite university in Paris. And then he also did PhD in '76, and then from then on he's working together the Centre National Recherche Scientifique in Paris. So, and in 1988 he became official photographer of the month of photography in Paris. So he's a big name, right? He's a Slovenian origin, of course, since he's blind, a lot of he's dealing a lot with not lyrics but written word. So he talks about wind, how the wind actually blind him. You know, when a wind actually blinds a blind person, because if it's not a windy, he can hear many things and he can create his imagery, his landscape. But if it's blowing, the wind is blowing, he is deaf, and blind. So then anyway, look at the images. So he's creating mostly at night. So he's working with a photographer, and he said, okay, I want to have, this is like pictures from the past and about childhood. And of course he's photographing lots at night, illuminating. This was all done in '90s, by the way, on film. Sparrows. He talks about sparrows as this picture it's entitled Longing for Light. So he's photographing at night. So he takes a paper cut of a sparrow. He stands in a picture, and then he flashes it. And then the film records this. And then he moves, and then he flashes it again. And that's how he gets silhouettes or the light shapes of the sparrow. And since he doesn't see, he touches, and then what he touches he illuminates with light. So that's how his images are happening, are produced. You see, longing for light. That's why he's photographing at night. That's his picture as a child. Yeah, longing for light. Pictures of the Paris. Look, icon. So basically this is a furniture, like a cupboard. And what he touches, he illuminates. And that's how, that's how you actually, he sees by touching. And, adding these pictures, what he touched, he memorized. So that's how he sees the in his mind. So this is, again, like longing, ship and sea. Yeah, look at that, longing. This is so good because this is like, you see this melody. I hope you see it. So landscape from the Slovenian childhood. Silence, he talks about silence here, about people who are not there anymore, and his childhood stories. Yeah, Slovenia, where is it? And newts, caressing with light. He touches and then he illuminates with light. And the mirror with his picture. You see his hand here, holding the picture and flashing, caressing with light, touching, touch as his eyesight. That's him. Good. I hope you enjoyed this picture and this series of vlogs, short vlogs. Why? And for me, it's very important to talk about an artist and his approach to photography. You don't have to be magnum photographer that you can do a photography. Just, find your way, and even and now, we are looking at this, and now this guy has PhD in aesthetic, and he's done amazing work on field of photography as a blind person. So he wasn't stopped. You're not stopped either, and neither do I. Thank you for watching. Thank you for pressing like and leaving a comment and sharing. Bye-bye.